Hello everybody, in today's video I've got another unboxing from HK Now store. Now there's two puzzles in here. There's the Fangshi 2x2, which I bought I think about a week and a half ago, so shipping was pretty good, and another cube that's a Calvin's puzzle that you guys haven't seen before. And so I'm just going to do the Fangshi, and in the next video I'll show you guys what the new Calvin's puzzle is. So let's go ahead and open this and take this out. So I'll leave this for the next video. And let's take a look at this. So my first impression is that this is pretty small. I can see that it is a 50 millimeter. Let's just zoom up so you guys can see that. So this is what the box looks like. It comes in a 55 as well, which is, I think, pretty big. I mean, that's that's only 2 millimeters smaller than a 3x3. I mean, that's like, who knows? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe that's the regular size. I can't remember. But anyway, so this is a small one. It says, try my best, funds puzzle. Here it shows the mechanism. So let's open this thing up and see how it feels. Alright, so the first thing I'm seeing is that it is tiled. It is not stickered. So here we have the funds puzzle or Fangshi logo on the tile. This is white, this is red, yellow, orange, green, and blue. Now I gotta say that the sticker scheme actually isn't that bad, or the tile scheme. Now why Fangshi decided to make a 2x2 with only tiles is, I don't know, beyond me. I don't understand that. I'm pretty sure that any serious puzzle company will realize that you know, people have different sticker, you know, views. Everybody wants to use different kind of stickers. So anyways, that aside, let's go into first turns. Alright, so I can tell that it needs a bit of lube. It's pretty good though. Not bad. It's pretty tight. Corner cutting. 45, but I kind of got to force it. I think that if I was to lube it and tension it, it'll be a lot better. Reverse. Wow, reverse corner cuts very well. Now the feeling of this is a little bit different. I mean, maybe it's because it was out in the cold with the mailman for a while or something, but it feels like, obviously not like a stickered cube. It doesn't have that, you know, the bumps that you can feel slightly on the stickers. Even though they're so small, you do feel them when you're solving the cube, and you don't really notice it because they're so small. But when you get on a cube that doesn't have stickers, and these are more recessed into the piece, whereas the stickers kind of, you know, protruding out of the piece a little bit, you kind of notice the difference in feel. It seems to move fairly well. I have high hopes for it, but I need to lube it and tension it the way that I like. But one thing I want to check out really quick is the caps. Now I think if you put the knife under there, it just kind of goes there, and then you can pop it out just like that. So let's do that on all three sides of one piece. Take this out. And again, I don't know why they chose, hopefully they come out with just black, you know, tiles or whatever, so we can see, you know, like put our own stickers on it. I'm too busy looking at this while I'm talking, so let's take a look at the insides here. Now I'll do a full disassembly when I come back and show you guys what it's all about and everything, but that's kind of how it goes. Like, we've got a hole here, like a female and a male end, and then here we've got a female and a male end, and they just kind of go together, and you put them on, and then you slide it in. Now that sounds really dirty, guys. I didn't mean it to sound like that. Anyways, so you put them together, and you put these together. Now maybe they'll have like different shades of these, and you can swap them out. I don't know. I know that they've got some like transparent ones with hearts on them and stuff. I'm not 100% sure. Anyways, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and set this thing up and play with it for a while and do some averages, and then come back and let you know how it actually holds up. Alright guys, so I've had this thing for a day, and I gotta say, it's actually really nice. I loosened it up. I didn't actually have to lube it because when playing with it for a while, I broke it in enough, and it just kind of like moved, I guess, the lube that was in there around, and it just moves really nice now. I'm actually considering making this my main. I do use a Wit 2 version 1 currently. I would like to get the bigger version of this before I would make it my main. You know, I've gotten used to the tiles that's on the cube now, and I'm starting to get some pretty good times with it. I'm not quite at my average. I average around 4.5 or so. It's usually between 4 and 5 is my average, but on this I'm getting between 5 and 6. So I'm getting close. I just think it's the size that's really screwing me up. I'm not used to these little tiny cubes. I mean, this one's pretty small, so I think I'm going to get a 55mm one and try that. And I'm really hoping that Fangshi puts black caps, gives an option for black caps, so we can put our own stickers on it, because I have my Crazy Bad Cuber logo. I don't really care about having to use it. It was more of just like something I wanted to get. But I also don't mind the Fangshi logo. I mean, it's a pretty good one. And the shades are also pretty good. I just prefer stickers, that's all. But that being said, I'm still getting good times on this. I'm getting used to it. The cube is very good. And now that I've loosened it, it corner cuts a whole lot better, so I can definitely cut line to line. And we're seeing this in, you know, I mean, this is the standard for you know, all these cubes coming out. You know, all the 2x2s. First the Wit 2 came out with these holes, and then the Diane came out with these holes, and now the Moyu's out with the holes, and now the Fangshi. So we're definitely seeing a trend, and I'm kind of wondering, why is this allowed and nobody's complaining about knocking off other cubes? Because usually that's an issue when it comes to, you know, cubes. Oh, this person knocked off that person. This looks exactly like that. But nobody's ever said it about 2x2. Maybe it's free game. I don't know. Either way, there's a lot to choose from now. If you can't find a 2x2 that you like, I don't know what to say then. But the Fangshi is definitely a very good option. The plastic seems a little bit harder than other ones. But it moves really good, and I find the reverse corner cutting on the Fangshi is just so much more easy than any of the other 2x2s. Like, this is like barely any effort, you know. So lockups don't really happen on this cube. It's very, very fast. It's very good. Now, it's not too fast. I gotta say that it suits my speed, and that's why I like it more than the Wit 2 version 1. I'm getting a little too fast for the Wit 2 version 1, I think. And this is sort of a step up from that. So it's a very, very good cube, and I do highly recommend this. Now, I'm actually going to do a couple of solves. Just hand scramble. Let's do another one. It's hard to do this because I'm in my viewfinder. I actually hate doing example solves on cubes while I'm filming, because I have to look through my viewfinder, because the way my head is behind the camera, the camera's kind of in my way. So, all right, well, that's an easy one, isn't it? All right, so. But you can see the movement is very good. I'm not locking up. I'm not having any of these problems. I do lock up a bit on the Wit 2 version 1, which is why I'm considering making this my main. I just want a bigger one, that's all. I thought I did order the bigger one, but I guess I didn't. So anyways, I'm going to take this thing apart because I told you that I would show you guys what the inside looks like. So I'm going to take the whole screw apart, because it's a lot easier to do that on a 2x2 than pull out the corners. And it's a lot easier to put it back together this way too. So let's continue to go. Is it off? Yeah. All right. So, you know, we're going to see, you know, very, very similar stuff here, right? And I'm already, whoop, I dropped a piece. I'm already seeing extremely similar stuff. All right. So I've got all these pieces apart now, and this piece here doesn't want to come out so easy, which tells me that these are the edges here that are locked in. So I'm just going to try to see if I can get this apart. And so there's that, and now we've got this edge piece here. So let's get it out of there. Ugh. And you can see that it is different than the other edge pieces. So here we have one edge piece here. Get some light on that. And here we have the locking edge piece. Now, does this come off by any chance? It does. Okay, so that comes off. And without that, this is the difference between them now. Like that. So this one's little bit smaller, but with the locking piece. And the locking piece, you can see that the locking pieces sit inside these grooves. So that's going to be a pain to put back together. You see the groove inside of this? That goes in that groove. Anyways, I can't show you it. You get the idea, right? And that's why it locks. It's stuck. It kind of like gets stuck in the corner, just like that. And that white groove, this little round part here, sits inside there. So I think I'm gonna actually have to take this off in order to put that back on. So that is the mechanism. Anyways, guys, I'm not gonna go and put it back together. I think I've done my review. I'm going to do an average of 12 with this. It's been a while since I've done an average of 12 on 2x2. So I will do it with this puzzle so you can really see its performance. And I really recommend this puzzle. I think it's really, really good. Right now, I'm still going to continue to use the WIT 2, but I will buy a bigger one of these. And I can guarantee that this one will become my main. So if you guys want it, you can use the link in the description. Please use that link. I earn commission if you use that link for showing you guys this puzzle, and I would really appreciate it. So thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you on my next video tomorrow with the other cube that was in the package. So anyways, thanks for watching, guys. See you on my next video.